Hello and welcome back to Astroblur. This is a pick a card reading for March 2020. What will happen? To find out, pick an option. Here is an option 1, option 2 and option 3. If you need more time, then pause the video, make a choice and fast forward to your timestamp. See you there. Hello and welcome pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. So let's have a look what will happen for you in March 2020. So the first thing that I'm picking up here is that you are on the verge of letting an old cycle go and transitioning into a brand new beginning. We have new beginnings and endings and beginnings. So this is a double confirmation that you're in a transition period of time. I see that you have been in a painful place, and that's what you're letting go, is this broken heart, is this attachments perhaps to something that's been causing you pain. And I feel like in the March, this is where everything comes to an end in that respect, this negativity, because you will be releasing the negativity in month of March. I would say give it a month, right? We have here a month, and so I think it might take you the whole month to work through this. And I feel like you might spend quite a bit of time thinking in March in solitude. You might isolate yourself a little bit from people because you might want to go through this, thinking about life, thinking about the fate, thinking about what happened, thinking about where you're going, thinking about what you manifest, and thinking about what you attach to, thinking about how you can release negativity, what you need to do, what adjustments need to be made, and how you can get out of this broken heart place. Because Three of Swords reversed also is here, which is the same energy, but it is coming out of it. So in March you will come out of this and you will close the door for it, and I feel like this is the final door. So if you have tried to close this door before, then I feel like it wasn't the time, that maybe there were still lessons there to learn because it was a part of a fate. But I feel like March, now it's the time has come, and you are not going to try to go back, because if you want to go back, you will know it would happen again. This painful situation would repeat itself again, and so you don't want to, because it has hurt you too much for you to go back into there again. Now with Taurus here, it can speak about many things, right? Firstly, it can speak about finances, it can speak about your worth and value, what you find valuable. So it will be, so it can, relate to relationship, your career, your job, your friends, family, in many things. But the worth is and value is what is really the concentration on. I see that everything is, when you will isolate yourself and go into your thinking mode, and you put your thinking hat on, and you will spend time by yourself, but it is not forced. I think this is your decision. You will feel like doing it because you've been a Pisces season. The Pisces season is all about letting go. It's perfect for it. And this is a preparation for the new beginning, which is going to be the Aries, as it will come in, and that's it, the spring. It is coming and everything will start becoming alive. And so will you enter into a brand new stage in your life. And this door that you're closing is a big one. Now for some of you, this will now work in a way that the universe, the fate, is going to come in and bring you true love, because we have the card of true love here. So I will say that this could mean that for some of you. Now how it can work out, so maybe you've been stuck on somebody, right? And in that respect, then it could, the fate will come in and say, you know what, you thought that was love, I'll show you what true love really is. For some other ones, it could mean that you find how to truly love yourself and find your worth in the whole situation. Sometimes we go through painful things and situations because we need to find ourselves, find how to love ourselves, because we lose ourselves when we love somebody else. We put so much concentration, so much love, so much effort on the other person that we start lacking in love for ourselves. So this is where you could rediscover the true meaning of love, and what does it mean to love yourself truly, unconditionally. And that what also can get you out of this place. But I can definitely see that you are not going back. So this situation for you is gonna be over. There's a no, there is don't. It's just, I can't get you out of my head. Yes, you might still be in this situation thinking about this, what has caused you pain, because there's an attachment. So maybe you have an attachment to this situation, but you can't go back. And that's where this decision will be made, and you will adjust yourself to it and release all this negativity and go towards light. Taurus, when I'm thinking about I love sign of Taurus, because I think it's the sign that you can walk in a forest and you have time to stop and smell the flowers in the park, or just take time to sit down on the grass and look in the sky, and it's such a relaxed and abundant energy. So this is what maybe you would take time off in March. That's what I'm sensing. You getting time for you, and just stop for a minute and just really look how beautiful everything around you is, and release everything that is pressurizing you and that is hurting you, and something that is just making you feel like you got no other option. You do have another option. You just need to adjust yourself to the new frequency. So you will be, it's like a radio station, if you've been playing this old station, then now you got fed up of it because it's just not good. You just gonna have to tune yourself into the new vibration, new energy, and that's what you will be doing. And so the March for you is all of this tuning in into the brand new energy, and much more relaxed, and much more comfortable and just pleasant, and it just feels so peaceful. That's what I'm sensing, peaceful. So you might eliminate yourself as well from anybody who is trying to gossip around you, or if you have been in a position where you try to find out information or to about this past thing that was hurting you a lot, then I feel like you will stop doing that. In March, this is about cutting away the pain, cutting away everything that's been holding you back and everything that's been negative in your life, and just closing that door and moving towards true love. And this requires a lot of courage, and you have to be daring, and you will be. So in month of March, you will definitely have the strength to do all of that. And I think that you will start manifesting now from a different point of view. You will start manifesting from love, not from pain. And that's where everything is changing. This is why Taurus comes in, because you manifest from a different from a different point. and so this is very important. So there is definitely no going back for you. This is the month for you, and it's fate. It's meant to be this way. So just know where you're going right now is going to be very abundant and very beautiful, and you're going to find lots of peace, and it's going to be very beautiful, and it's just going to be absolutely amazing. And like I said, for some of you, this means that true love is going to come in, or you'll find the true love for yourself, or there is something that you find that you would truly love. It could be a project that also can mean that. But wherever you're going now, this new beginning is going to have the feelings of what true love really means for you. And this is where, I think this is absolutely gorgeous reading. So pile number 1, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you would like to, at the end of the month, to come and comment and let me know how did it play out in your life, you're more than welcome to do that. Thank you so much, and I hopefully speak to you soon again. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So let's have a look what will happen for you in the month of March 2020. So the first thing that I'm picking up is we have here Leo and another new moon in Leo. So it could be that you're a Leo, you have some planets in Leo, you're dealing with a Leo. If not, then this speaking about a bit of a dramatic situation in the month of March, or creative, or it's love, okay, so, or children as well, because it's a Leo rules usually children. So we have a couple of things here, but I see, right, so bear in mind, depending right, okay, so let's I'm trying to find the right words to explain what I see. You're going to be having a bit of a dramatic situation happening in March. Emotions will be running high. It could be that you have to walk away from something. It's walking away from somebody or from something, because we do have a walk away card here. We have a breakup here as well, and we have between the worlds. So I'm sensing that you're in a transition period of time where you're going from one stage to the next. You could be changing jobs, you could be changing something in your life, but I feel like the way you will be changing, and you see the rebirth, is that you're gonna go with the big bang, basically what I'm sensing. It's not gonna go a quiet, unnoticed change. It will be a bit dramatic. It could be that you are going for your, like having courage to do something by yourself, because I'm seeing here we have this King of Pentacles reverse. So it could be there's somebody in your life who you know very well, who is very selfish and who is more thinking about their, what they can gain out of situation. With the Seven of Swords means that not everything is being told to you, not everything is being communicated. So be aware of miscommunication and some deceptions, especially Mercury being retrograde in Pisces, which we have the 12th house. So there could be some lies, or somebody is not telling you all of the truth, and somebody wants to have everything for themselves, and I feel like you've been left in the dark, but you coming out of the dark, okay? And this requires you some bravery, some courage to do that. Maybe it's a project, it's a job, it's something, or relationship as well could be. There is something that you leaving. You're leaving behind when you've been left in the dark, when you've been not told exactly everything. And I see that it's gonna be a bit of a conflict. We have submerged, we have shape shifting, and it will be because you have to trust your feelings. You have to trust what you know, and it could be. It's like not. You see, with the 12th house, is not everything very clear. But I'm seeing that you leave in the burden. You're not going to invest into this burden no more. Where you're going is better, is actually much better. We have cornucopia here, so I feel like you're almost there. It's like you're running as you're making this change, or maybe you've been making this change already. Maybe you already walked away, or maybe you did break up already, and you just maybe in a position where you're not really sure yet, you don't maybe see the results yet. Then I feel like in March you'll be nearly there. You will start seeing the results of your transition, of your going, of your rebirth. You will see perhaps the lies, or it will become more evident to you, because this transition here, you see how this line is so black and white, right? It's just so dramatic, just like with Leo, is emotions running high. It's so dramatic. You will just see the difference. It will be such a contrast. So whatever you're going after, you're nearly there, and you nearly got this cornucopia. You nearly got this result, this positive, this good thing, this juicy fruit. You nearly got it. You just need to keep at it, okay? And so this is somebody I feel like is not really happy. I'm not even sure that they're not happy. It's just that I feel like you're almost this person like don't care. So it could be like your boss, you just don't care about how much you gain, for example, out of what you do, but you do, because it's your life. Of course, it's absolutely perfectly reasonable for you to care about it. But if you're trying to ignore it all, you could, as you transition, you could try to ignore some aspects of dishonesty or corruption also. That's what it can also be. But I'm seeing that where you're going is where the independence is going to be required from you, and where you will shine, because Leo is shining, where all eyes will be on you. And I think that where you're going is good thing. It's you guarded. I mean, you're safe, right? So your guardian angels, they are protecting you, and trust the cycle. Trust that some things have to come to an end before the new things begin. And that's what you are doing in the month of March. You are transitioning, definitely. So I'm actually saying that you might still, it's not that you don't have attachment. I don't see that. I just see that there is a part of you that still misses something, right? You could, if you broke up with somebody, you could still miss the person. But then this is not changing. The lies, deception, or dishonesty, or misunderstandings in communication. And when those things, and then why would somebody do that? Is because they want to have their way. Somebody wants their way, and that's the why they will go for not saying everything, because if they would say everything, they would not get their way. So it's like a subtle manipulation thing happening in the background, but you letting this go in March. That's the whole thing. You moving away from it, you transition into a much better place, and you've been called to do that. And yes, like I said, it will be dramatic, bang, escape, or not even escape, walking away. If you walk away, you will walk away in a dramatic way that is like, like bang the door or something. Or it will be something, I mean, I'm making, of course, this up, but it will be in a way that you will be noticeable. And where you go, and you'll be shining. And yes, your heart might pump, quite, like go quite fast, and you might be a bit nervous. But it is encouraging you to have this rebirth, because I feel you don't fit anymore. Where you've been, where you have been, it just doesn't fit you. It's almost like the box is too small for you. You need a bigger box. You need a bigger stage. You need a bigger place to be and show yourself. And you just outgrown it. And this is where your rebirth is happening, and this is where you're going to this new place. And you're leaving, you're walking away, and that means that there is less responsibilities put on you. You have less. It's almost like you become more free in some ways, free to be yourself, free to express yourself how you want, because that's also Leo, isn't self-expression, and it's come from true self. And it's like you don't have to fake it. It's real. And that's what it is. And maybe before, if you were in this environment, whoever this person is, it could be a boss, like I said, maybe somebody you know very well in your life, then maybe you had to tiptoe around it, and that was not really you. And so now it's almost like you're just walking away from this dark cloud place, and you're walking away into the sunny place where you can start seeing the fruits of this. So for you, March is definitely important month, big thing. Just be aware of the miscommunication, and be aware of if what people say to you, and trust your heart, trust yourself, trust how you feel, because you guided, you're protected in March. So just believe where you're going. You might receive lots of information through your dreams as well, or this could be your dream project, because 12th house in Leo is like 5 and 11, right? So it could be your dream love, dream project, dream something, and that's where you're going after, for this dream something that you're really dreaming about, and this is encouraging you to go ahead. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I wish you a wonderful March, and I hope to see you here again. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading for March 2020. Welcome. So let's have a look what will happen for you in March. So first I want to say that your pile is like, you have the most cards of all of the piles that I've done for March. And well, surprise, you have the Virgo and the 6th house here, which is talking about busy. So I'm sensing that March for you will be very busy month. There's a lot of stuff happening for you. And I see that so you have a couple of different directions. So first I want to speak about something is starting finally to clear up in your life, coming to an end, something that's been really tough for you. Okay, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, Capricorn. We have karma, completion, right? Past life. So something that maybe you have been working on, or you have put a lot of energy in, you just been working consistently on something, but I'm sensing that it was very hard for you either to get recognition, or it was just you were not getting recognized in some ways. And just know that it's all about purifying and letting go, completion. You're completing your karma, you're completing all of this stuff that maybe you brought with you from your past lives, to clear up now in this life, or this is your childhood stuff that you're clearing up. It's something to do with the past that you had to work through, and this is why you were not able to be recognized, or you were not able to be seen as you deserve to be. And so, because you see we have full moon and the new moon, so you're going through a completion, and at the same time you're going through a new rebirth, right? You have something new is coming into your life. But while this is all happening, I'm sensing the reason why the hardness or this tough cycle was in your life is to bring the authentic self out of you. Because before you were functioning from your past, and that was not something that will bring you the recognition or will bring you this beautiful castle. So maybe you felt like you were left out in some ways. If that was the case, then once again, it was to bring out the authentic you. And I feel that in March, you are starting to, this new moon is that you're finally clearing up this old stuff, the old baggage, rubbish, just out of this door, out of the window. And you start showing yourself to the world who you truly are. Or maybe the work or what you've been doing and how you've been showing yourself to the world, maybe you need to have more pride in you. Or maybe the pride was the problem, right? So you will know which scale you fit in yourself. But I see that the solution for you in the month of March, because you feel like, oh my God, is this ever gonna end? When is this gonna end? Never ending story. The solution for you is that be present here and now. Just go with the flow. We have Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Everything can be confusing. But if you just allow to be and just allow the cycle to wrap itself up naturally, you're already on the verge of new beginning. So you're already going. And you see 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups. So just go into the emotional indulgence, I guess. Go and meet up with somebody you haven't seen for a long time. Mercury retrograde, perfect time to, revisit somebody, your old friend, or, go in and for having a nice meal. Just enjoy your life in the emotional sense. Just allow things to just unfold themselves. Because I see that you're being guided to. There is higher power, 7 chakras. So you're very connected to the universe. It is telling you what to do. And you just feel like, I'm doing everything that you tell me what to do, but I'm just not understanding why I don't get the results of it. Then just know that once again, you are wrapping up the old cycle. And in March, I feel like this is where it's coming to an end. March is that's it. After March, I feel like you are already in a new wave, in a new beginning. And for some of you, you maybe have some home situation as well. You could deal with your health as well, okay? We have here, so we have Leo, we have Aquarius, we have Capricorn, Virgo, so Cancerian card, and so just to mention it. So as you're finishing all of this off, I feel like you have love as well in some ways entering. Because we have the passion and we have door to romance. So I will mention for some, this is something to do with love as well. And maybe it is saying to you, don't let the pride get in your way when love will enter your life. For some, you might feel conflicted what to do, because I don't know how to fix this. And you might love somebody, but you feel like you need more time. Maybe you feel like you're not ready for love. and that you're so busy, there's so many things happening, and nothing is going right now. If nothing is going right, it is just telling you to stop, to pause for a minute. There's no need to rush. Just enjoy this. Just be present, be now. What right now can make you feel good? Right now, what can make you feel happy? And if you follow that, then everything will just unfold itself. For some of you, you already know this person who is coming to you, and this is how you might feel like this is a never-ending story, and you don't know what to do, and you're conflicted, and you might get your pride in a way, and it's just like this reconciliation, right, with the past, which makes you happy in some ways, but you just don't know what to do, because maybe there were empty promises there. Maybe you feel there are empty promises. Maybe autumn is important for you in some ways. Then know that this is all about purifying and clearing the past. So if whoever or anybody or anything is coming back to you in March from the past, then know it's because it's all about completing the karma. It's all about putting an end to the karma. Karma doesn't mean that the person come and you say no, or you say yes, or you do this or you do that. It just finishes itself. You don't have to do anything. You just have to allow yourself to be present. Just be in the moment and see what life wants you to do, because you guided. You've been told what to do. You just have to follow it. And even if it makes no sense to you, just be present. And even if you're conflicted, just go with what your intuition, your higher self is telling you to do. And then you will able to wrap this all up and start new. Doesn't mean that you might start afresh and go with this person, whoever is going to turn back into your life. It could be not. Everybody's life is different. Everybody's karma is different. So we can't really tell exactly what will happen. But what we do know is that you leaving the past things behind. And yes, you are tested. And yes, you at the same time, you're given all of the right information what to do. So you're not left alone. You're not left behind. You are on the right place. But be present. That is the best thing. Because I'm sensing that there is still some delays in there. 6 of Wands reverse. It doesn't mean it's a no. It just means a delay. Just put your concentration right now, I guess, on this moment right now. But I definitely see that you'll be busy and you just... It's a bit chaotic. It is a chaotic energy for you in the month of March, and that's what it's saying. Just pause, allow things to be. Everything will just come the way it has to be. Just concentrate on the happy moments right now. Concentrate on friends or just what you enjoy, what you love. Go there, and you have all the answers. For some of you also, it is about what you put out into the world, right? What you create and what you put out into the world, and have pride in what you put out in the world. Love what you put out into the world. And are you passionate about it? That's also another question. So I guess that's what you follow. That's where you've been guided to. So for you, month of March is definitely busy month, and lots of, from all different angles, there's lots of stuff coming your way, and that's where you'll be like, whoa, too much, I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. Pause and just see what's important for you in the moment, and just go with the flow, because you're on the verge of new beginning, and you're just completing the old stuff, and it will all go away because it's completed. You've done your work. So you will start seeing your rewards now. So I hope you are going to have a wonderful month. If you wish, you could write to me and leave a comment at the end of the month and tell me how did it go. I'm really curious to find out, but of course, if you want to. So thank you so much, and I hope to speak to you soon again. Bye-bye.